Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Rainbow Tribe of our ground crew liberation team of the 144. As we begin this powerful month of September of the Great Harvest, we continue to get inundated with timeline-shifting energetics from the Great Central Sun and the Most High, Infinite Source Creator. Our Aurora Nation continues their rainbow light displays of fifth-dimensional resonance, calling in our highest newearth ascension timeline for all our good people of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. In the following days, we will experience many powerful phenomena and intense celestial alignments and activations. With both the lunar and solar eclipses, the 999 cosmic consciousness portal, and the equinox of the middle path and 0-point field of infinite life. As we move through the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, in our exodus from the old 3D earth into the new 5D divine earth, we continue to release and resolve all things perfectly in the unborn eternal mind of Buddha, of pure awareness and awakened consciousness, and stay focused in our sacred heart center as we fulfill our divine missions of full and total planetary liberation. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am paulwhitegoldeagle, Keen 47 Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with primedisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the Arcturian Light Command. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Angel of the Light, Soul Light. The stars know, the earth remembers, and soon so will humanity. The next phase of the awakening begins. And today from Divine Star of the Light Aura 444, September energy. New earth is rising, time codes, land changes, awakenings, justice and reform, and galactic battles. The light will only get stronger this month, bringing in more shifts on the planet and awakenings for humanity. This month will pave the next 6 months, so let nothing distract you from harmony as we secure higher timelines over the next few weeks. And today from Divine Star of the Light Raylene Brady, our plasmic Kunda currency, raising the Djed within the temple of man. Sekhem alchemizing within Cetus soil, chaos within cosmic reordering, bridging consciousness, dark matter, white matter, exotic matter, and suspended animation, disparate points, fusion, fission, nothing is separate, no thing is separate, pyramid, fire in the middle, a flame that does not consume, innate architecture and superfluidity, earth core crystal realigning, intra-extra portals in Zep-Tepi, outside of linear time, Genesis, Gene Isis is perpetually occurring, Hor on the horizon, eternal waters of Ra, the water memory field perpetually remembering all. May our oceanic consciousness prevail. Ra'el Ine. And today from Divine Star of the Light Blue Rose Oracles, we are experiencing a powerful wave of plasma energy from the central sun in the last 48 hours. CMEs create bursts of high-frequency plasma light that carries information and codes that activate our DNA and enhance our capacity to hold more light within both the physical, emotional, energy bodies. They also trigger deep healing and transformation as they bring to the surface old patterns, traumas, and emotions that need to be released. Coronal mass ejections are clouds of plasma and magnetic fields that interact with the Earth's magnetosphere. They affect our physical, mental, and emotional health as they cause changes in our nervous system, blood pressure, hormones, and mood. They can also cause fatigue, headaches, nausea, anxiety, and insomnia. The key to navigating these intense times is to stay grounded, centered, and hydrated. Drink plenty of water, eat light and healthy foods, avoid alcohol and caffeine. Meditate, breathe, and connect with nature. Use crystals, essential oils, and sound healing to balance your energy field. Most importantly, trust the process as the activations are clearing, that these continue shifting and helping us to focus more into the body, activating higher levels of awareness and vibration. We are becoming more aligned with our true selves and our divine connection as fractals of source consciousness. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 9/2/25. On each day in September, you will be offered a special message of love. Your right action is to accept this gift with grace and without judgment, as it is given in love, without conditions, and with full faith in your ability to receive it. Today's message is that love expresses through the eyes, but we have forgotten to look for it there. We look past, through, beyond, but we don't often communicate eye to eye. The old saying about seeing eye to eye implies connection, agreement, and accord, but it also speaks of understanding, acceptance, and common ground. When you talk with others today, make direct eye contact and see what happens to your words. From Divine Star of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena, Energy Update. It took 2 years until the initiation so the dark magician Joker could reach the collective. We are now witnessing many people addressing the inner Joker and being able to both recognize and face him. 2 years ago, also the Trinity flame was reignited via the portal of ancient Olympia in Greece, and the white dove landed and began diving deep into the pits of hell to pull out those who honestly asked to be saved in the name of the Holy Mother. Now she has announced that she has begun departing the lower realms, so those who did not accept or honor her grace and blessing via their free will choice are being delivered to the hands of the Holy Father for a very different kind of series of events and processes of soul purification, learning, training, and divine rebalancing. This August, after we received the Christed flames, we liberated the biggest portal of feminine siphoning. We began the purification of all the senses. We opened the cover of the time capsule from within, and we received the new Kundalini with all of its jewels, and which parts of it we are still working on. September is essential for this work, and many have now shared that they are feeling the parts of the new Kundalini and the changes in their different senses. Meantime, we are still in the period of the greatest exorcism and liberation, which will pick up on the 4th and 5th of September, because on the 9th, upon all the processes that we will perform, we will reach the point where the light will be able to start coming in. This September is really huge. I really love it. Thieves of all kinds are already receiving their divine correction, and this will amplify even more during the eclipse on the 21st of September. All living jewels, rights, powers, and positions stolen are being returned to their true owners in absolute fair and organic ways. This is the biggest recalibration, and it is so satisfying watching how divine intelligence is bringing in this recalibration, and how so many who were hiding behind fake personas are going back to where they always belonged. Those who are against natural hierarchy and are complaining about it are only those who are still in an immature state, infected by the Luciferian poison and its false and deceptive promises which are opposing source. Natural hierarchy is essential for the balance of life everywhere, in the same way you would never allow a little child to drive in the biggest highway or make important decisions in your life. The word hierarchy is a Greek word derived from the words hieros, which means sacred, and arche, which means authority or beginning. In natural law, those who can occupy positions of responsibility are in position to make decisions, oversee things, and exercise greater powers, and are also given the ability to affect others via their decisions and actions. Are those who have aligned to true source, are in the service to all. These are beings who have done their inner work, have taken on sacred missions, have passed through tests, and have gained experience and expertise organically via continuous development and cultivation of their being in the living virtues and values. Those who try to get such positions in immoral and devious ways only manage to do so for a little while, and while the living beings were under attack. The price that they will be called to pay will be great, because such insult and distortion is not allowed in the true worlds, and balance must be restored. So those who are still disrespectful towards others' boundaries, pretend to be something that they are not, do not represent organic hierarchy, and deny self-accountability and correction, since they did not accept the grace and blessing of the Holy Mother, are now being delivered to the processes of the Holy Father. Also, please know that those who didn't perform the quantum jump between March and May 2025 will now have a period of a few months until February 2026 to do it. This period will also be very appropriate for those who wish to revisit certain aspects and phases of the quantum jump. The sweetness of life. Expect multiplied blessings and upliftments. The cosmic wave shell of celestial Venus has now been anchored on Earth, exactly in the same spot as the white dove 2 years ago, and it is opening the way for those who are ready and wish to move on to the next level of evolution and take their quiet time to be fully resurrected back to life, unbothered by the immature who are still feeling as victims and choose to continue being insane, unappreciative and corrupted, and just wish to corrupt and stop others from evolving, because they themselves do not want to do their inner work nor follow their higher guidance. This means that these are the souls truly ready to move ahead into their new self-knowledge and realization process in collective collaboration with everyone who is on the same path. These are the innocent ones, and the door is open for them as they are free, safe, sound, and protected to be who they are and begin their new divine creations, reap the fruits of their efforts, and enjoy the sweetness of life itself. Because they took the wisest decision to perform their inner work of inner purification and growth, and align to Source in mutual true love, respect, and humility. This is a totally new phase which is all about restructuring of the DNA and the embodiment of the jewels of life. And we'll be blessed enough to work on it during our 7-day twin flame journey in Greece this October. Important declaration. Upon my free will, right, via natural law, I do not give my consent to any AI application, tool, or system to use my shared information and spiritual content. Anyone who acts against my free will choice violates natural law and will have to face the consequences according to natural law. In organic life, free will choice is being honored, and no service to self-organism with deceptive identity and hidden and corrupted intents can stand. So it is. If you agree with this statement, please affirm yes. Thank you. Kindly continue praying and giving thanks and honor to the Holy Mother. Blessings for a sweet life. Erini, Amalthea Thor, Harzaronia, Alicia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior, from CrystalIndigoGalaxy.com. 144 flowing in. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., riding the September solar winds, how geomagnetic storms shift our energy, September 2nd, 2025. Dear friends, as we step into September, the skies above are stirring with unusual intensity. A strong G2 to G3 geomagnetic storm is currently sweeping through Earth's magnetic field, a powerful reminder that we are not separate from the cosmos, but deeply intertwined with its rhythms. These magnetic waves are not just atmospheric events, they ripple into our bodies, our minds, and even into the subtle layers of our DNA. It is as if the solar winds are playing the strings of our energy fields, awakening dormant codes and urging us into greater alignment with the transformative energies of this month. The timing of the storm is significant. September carries the number 9 vibration, completion, release, and renewal. And soon we enter the eclipse corridor, a cosmic gateway of accelerated evolution. The solar geomagnetic activity acts like a catalyst, quickening processes that may have felt sluggish or stagnant. Within our energy grids, the influx of charged particles can cause temporary instability, like flickering lights on an electrical circuit. Yet the same surge also brings opportunities, the rewiring of old patterns, the clearing of ancestral imprints, and the activation of deeper strands of our DNA that hold codes of resilience and remembrance. Physically, many may feel the impact as waves of fatigue or sudden bursts of restlessness. Sleep may be erratic, with vivid dreams or even nights of insomnia, as the nervous system adapts to the incoming currents. Some will experience headaches, dizziness, or ringing in the ears, symptoms of the body recalibrating to higher frequencies. The heart, both physical and energetic, is especially sensitive during storms, and palpitations or pressure in the chest can appear as the heart chakra undergoes expansion. Drinking water, grounding in nature, and conscious breathing help stabilize the system during these peaks. On the emotional plane, the storm acts like a mirror, magnifying what has been suppressed. Irritability, sudden waves of sadness, or unexpected joy can surface within hours. These fluctuations are not random. They are the psyche's way of clearing density, of making room for the fresh frequencies of the eclipse season ahead. Some may feel more anxious or overstimulated, while others may experience profound clarity and calm, as if the storm sweeps away mental clutter. Both states are part of the same spectrum of energetic release and renewal. At the DNA level, these geomagnetic surges may also awaken sleeping codes within us, ancestral wisdom, intuitive gifts, and a deeper sensitivity to the subtle realms. The storms act like a cosmic tuning fork, reminding our cellular memory of its infinite potential. This can translate into heightened intuition, stronger synchronicities, or even the sense that time itself is bending, speeding up or slowing down. As we move closer to the eclipses, these activations prepare us for profound shifts, aligning us with higher timelines of growth and transformation. In essence, the current geomagnetic storm is not something to fear, but to embrace as part of Earth's evolutionary dance. It is both a challenge and a gift, asking us to stabilize when our systems feel wobbly, and to remain open when higher light codes stream in. As September unfolds and the eclipse corridor opens, these cosmic currents will continue to sculpt our energetic and biological landscapes, preparing us for endings, new beginnings, and the profound realignments that the 9 frequencies promise. Take care of yourselves and have a great day. Stay tuned as the energies of this new month unfold. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Prioritizing yourself and your freedom will align you with love and happiness that the Most High has for you. Your covenant together is co-creating this reality. Visualize the life you desire to energetically support this creation. Doing so will override the ego's perception of reality and unlock divine guidance on your next steps. Energy balancing and self-care will support you in deciding that your life is yours to live, in the way that is the most meaningful to you. Today, the life you truly want begins. Yah bless. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. September 2nd through 9th, 2025, Goddess Rising, Supernova Astrology Update. Venus in Leo is just finishing up an opposition with Pluto. What is in the way of your intuitive, visionary leaders stepping forward? The divine feminine wisdom must have a voice in the world. If we are going to successfully move into the age of Aquarius, Venus's next stop is into a 10 square with Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio on September 10th. We are facing any remaining hidden darkness and shame that's keeping us from coming into our full potential. Light intact. The goddess is rising. We supernovas light the torch. Saturn moves back into Pisces today, bringing a foreboding feeling of having to go back into the dark ages. Saturn will retrograde back to 25 degrees Pisces before turning direct on November 28th. It's a dark journey through hidden and scary unknowns, but it comes with a sweet resolve. Saturn will join Jupiter in Cancer and Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio for a beautifully healing great water trine, harmonizing all the difficult shifting of the last few years. This trine says that we have been successful in healing the past and reclaiming the magic and miracles. This is what will inform our timeline going forward. Saturn will move back into Aries for a fresh start on February 15th, 2026. We are going to do it right this time, according to the law of the land and a loving relationship with Mother Earth. Uranus sits at 1 degree of Gemini, an exact trine to Pluto in Aquarius. Uranus turns retrograde on September 6th, moving back into the sign of Taurus on November 9th. Uranus transiting back into Taurus is about reclaiming our true wealth. It's time to take back what is ours. Uranus will turn direct on February 4th at 27 degrees of Taurus. This is the beginning of a new money revolution, a return of the power to the people. Mercury moves over into Virgo on September 3rd, coming into square with Uranus in Gemini. This is saying that we have got to get clear in our mind about the suppression of advanced technologies. It is time for disclosure. The visionary leaders are coming forward and turning on their lamp. Disclosure of hidden tech must come. Eclipse season started with the Virgo new moon, which happened at 0 degrees, indicating a complete rebirth. We are heading into a total lunar eclipse on September 7th at 15 degrees 23 minutes Pisces, happening at the middle of Pisces. This eclipse is about resolving the hidden issues of the past. This eclipse is intense, happening less than 3 degrees away from the nodes of the moon. The September 7th eclipse marks an exact alignment like a narrow keyhole portal where you can only take what is really yours and what you really need. Venus in Leo, divine feminine aspect of leadership, and square to Black Moon Lilith, deep dark hidden secrets of the feminine. Major blooming of major and minor shame wherever we have transgressed from what is best for her and every one of her children. We are coming back home, which means we have to completely drop the lower ego constructs, because we can't show up in personal agenda and expect to get her work done. It's time to align with what's right and true together. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, September 2nd, Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, is shifting from fire sign Leo into earth sign Virgo at 9:23 a.m. EDT. He will be in this practical down-to-earth sign until September 18th, with the focus being on facts, data, logic, and details. Before his movement into Virgo the Maiden, he will make a challenging inconjunct to Saturn, planet of restrictions and limitations, who just retrograded back into ethereal Pisces yesterday. This may have us struggling between positive thinking and negative thinking about a great many things. After his transition into analytical Virgo, the messenger will begin to create difficult connections to Neptune, ruler of illusion and confusion, Uranus, planet of liberation and the unexpected, and Pluto, ruler of power and control. Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto are the evolutionary planets, and these aspects are asking us to discern between the smaller picture of what we are experiencing on a 3D level and the bigger picture on a macrocosmic level. We are being guided to shift our perspective from what appears to be our current reality to what is going on behind the scenes on a spiritual level. Sometimes things have to get to a certain point before a sudden shift occurs. This can be true on a collective level and on a personal level. We are nearing some very potent energies with Uranus, the Great Awakener, and Planet of Surprises, shifting into retrograde motion on Friday, Saturday, September 5th and 6th, and the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 7th. Changes will start to unfold over the next few weeks. Right now, it would be beneficial for us to move out of a glass half empty mentality into a glass half full mentality. Remember, our thoughts are energy and help to create our reality. Blessings of love and light to all from CoddlingLemma.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Mercury and Leo, quincunx Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Mercury enters Virgo. Sedna stations retrograde in Gemini. Busying ourselves with everyday tasks. Willing hands clean, tidy, organize, prepare. Under this influence, it's easier to think when there is routine and order, but it's also easy to fall into fretting when things don't go to plan. Don't get caught up with the minutiae. Sedna stationing in Mercury's other home sign is inclined to go off the deep end. If nerves are frazzled, stop, breathe, wait, listen. Give yourself time to untangle your thoughts. Don't let perfectionism steal your peace of mind. Create lists and plans to problem solve with mindful attention to practicalities. If solutions don't appear, turn your troubles over to the inner universe. Encoded in your genes are eons of wisdom and experience. Still your mind for it to become receptive to innate knowledge. Manipulate your molecular structure using high vibration mantras. Ask your body for feedback. Practice breathwork. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 162, White Rhythmic Wind. Tone 6, with its keywords balance, organize, and equality, anchors the 6th day of the Red Earth wave spell, urging you to sort out your life in this 13-day journey of evolution, navigation, and synchronicity. It's like clearing clutter from your room to make space for fresh ideas. This day reminds you to handle practical tasks, like paying bills or tidying your home to restore your inner calm. You're a spiritual being, but you have a body and a daily life to maintain. Grounding yourself this way frees your mind for deeper thoughts, and this wave spell where Earth calls for personal growth. Today's energy helps you make real steps forward by addressing what needs fixing. The day's glyph is white wind, whispering breath, communication, and spirit. Wind days are perfect for expressing yourself, whether through talking, writing, or even singing a tune. Organize your thoughts and connect with others, like hosting a casual chat or joining a group discussion. This boosts your progress, as sharing opens doors to new insights. If you're a wind, you'll love the conversations flowing your way. In this wave spell, wind's communicative force aligns with Earth's evolutionary rhythm, guiding you to navigate growth through open exchange. Speak your mind to evolve. Guided by white wind, this double dose sharpens your focus. As with magnetic, rhythmic, and spectral days, wind guides itself, amplifying its call to communicate without outside pull. If you're a tone 1, 6, or 11, this self-guided flow empowers your connections. In this wave spell, this guidance ensures your organized efforts align with Earth's synchronicity, infused with clear progress. Express freely, like writing a quick note or reciting a poem to align with this spirited energy. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Rhythmic Wind, 6 Eek, Keen 162, 2nd of September 2025, a breath of fresh air, balancing breath, Keen 162 = 9, 9999 Divine Destiny times 4. Today's code is a super powerful double dose of guidance from Spirit, seeking to bring more balance into our world. Keen 162 is a very potent influence blowing directly through the pearly gates today. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. We also have a 9999 Divine Destiny code times 4 today, and a 999 code for the entire month of September, an 112 portal code. Spirit is powerfully communicating through this holy divine day, beckoning us to get ready for sudden changes to our path of destiny. Imagine a new heaven on earth. Aho, beloveds, it is done. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. Day 6 in the red earth wave spell of evolution, through navigating our way through the signs, synchronicity, and earth magic, flowing and aligning with the rhythms and cycles of Nova Gaia. Today we are listening, communicating, and breathing life and spirit into our physical bodies. How divinely perfecto on this holy day of completion and change of direction, in order to organize for greater balance in our physical realities. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts. And what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. We are on day 6 of the wave spell, which activates the Christ frequency. Heaven is calling us today. Today is a great day to find balance in your physical reality, body, by using your breath to clear and balance any energetic blocks in your body and our world in order to come into greater alignment with Spirit. A great day for yoga, qigong, walking, dancing, singing mantras, and playing wind instruments. Today we are organizing our physical reality for greater balance and equality. A fantastic day for spring cleaning and feng shui, decluttering your house space, organizing your office, channeling ideas, journaling, or reflecting on your desires and dreams. It is time to allow your dreams to surface and flow through you, bringing them forth into your physical reality. Today's question is, how can I allow the breath of Spirit to flow through me, bringing more balance and equality into my life and our world? Am I willing and able to become a divine conduit for Spirit and the divine plan on earth? Divine blessings for brilliant revelations today through this divine holy 9999 Destiny Day. Destiny is calling. Viva la divine revolution. In la ketcha la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 162, White Rhythmic Wind. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to communicate. Balancing breath. I seal the input of Spirit with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brother of the Light, Tom Reed, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the Arcturian light command. I am a vessel of infinite light, perfectly attuned to the incoming waves of ascension. I release the illusions of fear, attack, and limitation, knowing that I am safe within the embrace of Source. As my body, mind, and soul recalibrate, I surrender the ego's control and welcome the higher harmonics of love, peace, and divine order. I am held, guided, and uplifted by the Arcturian light command, the angelic realms, and the council of stars. Every cell of my being receives these quantum upgrades with grace, harmony, and ease. I now rise into my eternal self, beyond all illusions, anchored in the new earth of light. So it is, so it shall be, so it is done. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.